We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Edinson Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of
leading
inconsistency.
off tonight for Colorado.
Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria dives. What a play. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
Got him.
Hey now. Down go the Rockies. Here's D. Gordon now. It leads.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
Martin Prado now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
In is Christian Yelich. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Justin Bour. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Edinson Volquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins.
Batting fifth.
And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is, a foul ball. Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Desmond is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. David Dahl stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon.
Leading off
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore.
Third
That
baseman,
hurts.
number 14.
Standing in now, Martin Prado. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
LeMahieu's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Jordan Lyles is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he is in there.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So they're going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit. But either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
Swing and a liner. 3 runs already home here. And the runner's coming home. Line drive to center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with run away. The tag gets one, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Rockies, shortstop.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Volquez is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jordan Lyles. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, left fielder, number 12.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First delivery to him on the way. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Kinsler for 1. On the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Designated hitter.
Here's Javier Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Iglesias.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third. First baseman.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant charging this one. Throw in time and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on it. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
Fastball. And he'll flip on the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
The windup and the 0-1. Collins is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the... Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Hits this one hard the other way. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And now this is bobbled in left.
I tell you, man, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Justin Upton now.
Left fielder.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Nick Castellanos now.
Batting seventh.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Collins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jason Hayward.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Center fielder, John Jay.
So striding in, John Jay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Iglesias onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Shortstop, number 1. Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a high chopper. Bryant comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Slow grounder to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris
Now
Bryant.
at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Collins sprinting after it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the
Striding in
hitter,
once again, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Designated hitter, Victor.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Bryant ranges to his right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. Runners going. Hit down the line at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And
might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Here's Addison Russell. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Right to Iglesias. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this. Stepping into the box, James McCann. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
James McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jay racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to the right. Glove by Cabrera. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bounce to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe. Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first. It's a double play as they're. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hit hard on the ground is short.
Miguel Cabrera.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
the designated hitter, number 41.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Hard hit toward the hole. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Javier Baez.
To third. Castellanos has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
In now, Ben Zobrist as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Kinsler with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Bottom half of the inning here. Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Justin Upton.
Hot shot down the line. Oh, look at Bryant. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Collins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, John Jay. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
In the air, out to right. Martinez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Ready once again, James McCann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Standing in, Ian Kinsler. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Jay on the run. And that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, you're 1, 2, 3.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Collins has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Jake Arrieta takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs on 6 hits. 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitch.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting second,
Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Hicks on the move. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Two out with the man at first. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees. Center fielder, Aaron.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting second,
Ronald Torreyes. The next to bat, Didi Gregorius. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Hicks running from first. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Standing in, Matt Holliday. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's running towards second, hit to short, and he is in there. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Grounded weakly to the right side. Scooped up, and indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting sixth.
Ready now, number 94. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's two. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Mitch Haniger.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Softly hit out toward short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. Her work on keeping this top of the second alive. High pop up. Gregorius is there for it. And the inning is over. Mariner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 8th. Left fielder,
now in the box, number 77. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting 9th.
Here's big
right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. At the plate, number 28. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 28.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Calling for it, Judge. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number
Stepping
9.
in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air out to left. Number 77 is there, and it's a very quick inning. As this digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. Soft liner toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, he didn't score any better. Off the end of the bat, Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Here's Starlin Castro as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6.
Leading off for Seattle. Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Grounded softly to the right. Castro in the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Segura scoops it up. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, number
Digging
94.
in for his second at-bat, number 94 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box, Austin Romine. As he grounds one briskly to short. Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the. So striding in, Mitch Henniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Hard on the ground toward short, taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 25. Ryan.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Judge moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number
Coming
28.
to the plate now, number 28 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box, number 77, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right
Digging
fielder,
in now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron
Digging in once
Hicks.
again, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded to first. Healy scoops it up, and he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out. And the here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder,
Striding in once again,
Gordon.
D. Gordon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Haniger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Matt
Ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Ichiro. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Robinson Cano.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Your attention,
out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 94 is there for it. He's got it 1 away. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chase digging in once again. Chase Headley. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
number 94 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Soft grounder left side. Seager charging in on it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Mitch Haniger is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
First baseman number 25.
Ready once again, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Standing in now, number 28, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Slow roller left side. Tough play for Headley. A play at the plate, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. So 1. Ready for another chance. Number 77. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 77.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Segura, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hernandez comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. In now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the New
So
York
with a
Yankees,
save situation on tap,
54.
they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Robinson Cano swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. As a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Seager.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Felix Hernandez takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Trey Turner tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
The right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Maben is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Batting second.
Here's George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting third, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Throw on to first. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And now pitch on the way. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
Hit hard back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Seventh, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit out towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Cameron Maben is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reddick going back on it at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. High pop up. Bregman is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Nationals draw one. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
And he is in there. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field. Kendrick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Speared on the dive. In time. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Correa is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that,
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben at the track. The wall. Gone into the deck seats in center. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. 2-out base hit, and that means Jason Worth will hit this inning as well.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Here's Jason Worth. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals on the board on the home run.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros.
First offering on its way.
Number 1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kendrick moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Brian McCann, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kendrick has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Astros get a run. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder, number 4.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Digging in, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bregman near the bag at 3rd, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here's George Springer. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Springer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Have elected to
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll take a look at ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. man, it's tough to cover them all.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Keuchel into his motion. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting, second base.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Reddick is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's here comes the 1-0. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Riding in once again, Jason Worth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Man, it looked like he didn't want any part of that ball. I know it was hit hard, but come on, man. Let's knock it down. Body up. Man up. Let's go.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Springer is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Number 9 is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Catcher number 3.
Brian McCann will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Kendrick has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Astros able to digging in to try it again. Matt Wieters. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Francisco Liriano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Francisco Liriano.
Hit hard up the middle. Beautiful diving stop to first. Got him.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, they scored last inning. You thought that's what you want, a shutdown inning. He comes out and he gets 2 quick outs, and now he finds himself in trouble with back-to-back hits.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Into the box, Cameron Maben. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Cameron Maben.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's set down 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hot shot on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. There goes Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
He's running towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos
15,
Beltran. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Murphy's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting number 9. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Left side. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. Hey now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Rendon ranges to his left. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He went deep last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hit sharply on the ground. Correa scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Luke Gregerson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Luke Gregerson.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Wieters is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Chopped at third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Max Scherzer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.